Take two. Let's try this again. Okay, I see we got Synth Fan, Lee Saunders, Kathy Murphy, Susie Briswella, Alaska Cindy, Eddie G, Lori B, Kimmy Nee, Fox Hill Dreams, Tracy M, Misha Oliver, Kathleen Cross, Lee Saunders, Samantha Hawkins, Lucille, Debbie Neiman, Jill Russell, Shel Teresa, Bernadette, M. Getz, WTF happened? I don't know, but god damn it, I am back. Ha! Hey! Okay, I can't do the dance again. Sorry. Sorry, I can't do the chair dance again because whatever the hell is happening with the computer, with maybe it's the weather. I don't know. We've got an electrical storm happening. Wojo Mom is here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Wojo Mom. Wojo Mom. Have some cool whip. Lumpy Girl, Cha-Cha, Tracy M. There you guys are. Scribble My Dibble. Scribble My Dibbles thinks I started too early. So I don't know if you caught my stories of the day. We'll just do a brief recap now that I'm no longer buffering. This feels good now. It feels vital. It feels like it's happening. Okay, let's try this again. Take two of stories of the day. Much better. Stories of the day. The suicide bombing at the Kabul airport has left a trail of dead and heartbroken. California recall. You guys need to stop that. It's a very simple thing to do. We'll get into that. Hurricane Ida is barreling towards the United States. It might hit Category 4. Today's guessing game is Fix These Botched Lyrics. And last but not least, possibly the raggediest of the raggedy, you raggedy bitch today is Donald Trump Jr. Susie Briswella says she's just lurking today. There's Wilbur McCarthy. I see Amanda Crawford is dealing with schoolwork, so she's listening. Thank you for the update. Sarah B is here too. Cindy C, everybody else. Phyllis Ashley Saunders. Welcome, you guys. Samantha Hawkins, I see you. I see you. Gavin Rutherford has entered the chat. And hey, there's Rayetta Hates Trump. I got you too. I did the follow as you requested. Sylvia Correa, welcome. Okay, so yeah, I would have started this thing early. I was ready to go at 5:30, and then I sat down at my computer and I knew something was amiss before I hit go live. I was like, it's a little laggy today. All right, so anyway, let's jump into our... Oh, where's my random chill music? Is here. Jen Murphy. Our random stuff. First off, let me just start by saying I am still not smoking. Still got the chew stick. I just discovered today that this chew stick actually makes me hungry, which is not a good thing because, I'm chewing. It's creating the saliva, the digestive fluids, and maybe I might need to find something else. I'm not doing cinnamon sticks because, but yesterday was a battle. Yesterday was a real battle, and actually it feels like every day I am fighting myself up here. There's the damn addictive voice in my brain. It's like, come on, let's just do one vape All right. It's not Nick. It's not the cancer. It's not the tar from the cigarettes. Let's just do a vape, huh? And then throw it away. Nobody will be the wiser. No. So it's tough. It's tough. But I'm hanging in there, guys. And thanks for your support. You guys keep me aloft. And wifey, too. Wifey is constantly, she's right there for me. All right. So speaking of, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. You know, I love this show, but I think I've overdone it. I'm gonna have to take a break from Friends. There's some funny shit in this show, truly. But after having binge watched like, I don't know, 30, 40 episodes in a row, now I feel like, you know, these guys are assholes. they're assholes, man. They lie to each other. They're selfish. They're neurotic. All this shitty behavior from them. And I know, look, the humor is that they're broken, huh? They're broken people. And, you know, some of my favorite comedies, like Arrested Development, is still my all-time favorite comedy. There's horrible people, horrible. Seinfeld, horrible people. Curb Your Enthusiasm, horrible people. So it's funny, and so we laugh. But still, I got to take a break from Friends. The only two characters that I love right now, I still love, are Joey and Phoebe. Phoebe. Joey and Phoebe, my two faves. You know, they're goofy and mostly harmless. All right, but it's Friday night, so I need to, you know, we need to figure out it's pizza and movie night. No good movies to watch, at least no new release movies. So we're going to go with our old reliable, thanks to Scribble My Dibble. I am hooked on Mr. Ted Lasso. And it's the perfect, oh my God, if there was ever a show you needed to watch after a week like this, it's Ted Lasso. Total good feelings. Instant good feelings. So I can't wait to watch this. But also, wait, there's more. Also on Apple TV is the return of a show that wifey and I started watching. It's called C. It stars Jason Momoa. And also this season, season 2, this is the season premiere, Dave Bautista, who plays Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a riveting show. It's about what happened if in the future everybody was blind. You know, a pandemic happened, everybody got blind, and now, you know, boom, they've gone back to the Stone Age kind of thing. It's very interesting show. And, you know, Dave Bautista, he's really good. He's a great actor. So he and Jason Momoa will be facing off in season 2. I'm looking forward to this. I don't know if it's like Viking or not. I don't know if the Vikings were all blind, then yes. And this is actually looks like a very intriguing show. It's called 9 Perfect Strangers. It stars Nicole Kidman as the facilitator of like a wellness resort. Yeah, and so 9 different people show up. They want to improve their lives, and Nicole Kidman's facility promises to make some drastic changes in their life. And it kind of feels like a monkey paw setup, right? You know, I want to be the fastest person in the world, so they're going to give you some sneakers that make you the fastest person, but you run until you drop dead kind of thing. You know, it's one of those like, be careful what you ask for shows. I think, I could be wrong. This is on Hulu. It says Prime Video. I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu. So we also might check this out. If not tonight, definitely by tomorrow. So no spoilers for this. Haven't seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I would just want to say I am grateful for you guys. For you guys, the ones that show up, you guys keep me buoyed. You keep me afloat. Yeah, really. I work hard on this show, but I do it for you. Not just for me. I also do it for you. I enjoy, you know, infotainment. I guess is what you would call this show, is infotainment. Cecile Kazemi, by the way, recommends you read the book Nine Perfect Strangers. And yeah. Okay, so that's it. Let's jump into our quick hits. I don't know why this still makes me laugh, but it does. I don't know. It's the sound of the psh, psh, psh. All right, quick hits. This was a sucky week, in many ways. It was very sucky. The Supreme Court ruled that the Biden moratorium on evictions cannot stand. So now a lot of people, millions of people are going to be in dire straits, because now that means landlords can start evicting people who, because of the pandemic, were unable to pay their rent. The Supreme Court ruled on a 6-3 decision, conservatives 6-3, that the CDC did not have the authority to put a moratorium on evictions. So now it's up to the states. The states have to step up, right? There have been billions of dollars appropriated for assistance in people paying their rent, but a lot of these states have not distributed the aid, and some states have even sent it back, or some landlords sent it back. It's horrible. It's a horrible situation. And yeah, now it really is up to the states to save people from becoming homeless. Because if you think the pandemic was bad, just sprinkle a little bit of homelessness on top of that, or houselessness, whatever. Hurricane Ida. So this Sunday marks the 16th year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. And barreling right towards Louisiana, same place that was devastated by Katrina, is Hurricane Ida. As it stands right now, it looks like Hurricane Ida has the strength, or the ability, the ability to strengthen to a Category 4, which will be devastating to a lot of people there. And the forecast, it looks like it's supposed to hit land by Sunday. So guys, please, if you are in Louisiana or anywhere near the path of the hurricane, please listen carefully. Listen to your local authorities, and if they recommend evacuation, please do so, because we've seen already, over and over and over, we've seen people who stay back. They're like, no, I'm not going to leave my house, and now you're floating on a door. So please, don't mess around with this thing. These things are deadly. Lee Saunders, thank you, is reminding us to please, if you have not done so already, please hit that like button on this video. Those of you who are participating in our chat, and those of you who are just lurking. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. California has a recall election possibly coming up. Californians have been receiving ballots in the mail, and it's a very simple fix. It's very simple, right? On the ballot, there's a question. It's question number 1. It says, shall Gavin Newsom be recalled, in parentheses, removed from the office of governor? Vote no. Because what happens if everybody says yes, and then you have a recall election, and even if Gavin Newsom gets 49% and the Republican challenger who's the closest to him only gets 30%, that person becomes the next governor. Yeah, California's recall system is screwed the hell up. And right now, I think there's like dozens of candidates Republican candidates to throw shit in the game and make this difficult. So, guys, if you all vote no on question 1, you will avoid a potential catastrophe. California is the largest Democratic state in the union. We cannot hand California over to nutcases and turn it into another Texas or Florida. Please vote no. Tell everybody you know who lives in California, your friends, your family, call them up, text them, just tell them to vote no on question 1. Please. Please. And that goes for you too, Scribble My Dibbles. I know you're watching. Tell your friends. Okay, so if it's a day ending in Y, it's another day that Jen Psaki gets to hang an L on Peter Doocy, and today was no different. Peter, I don't know why they call on him. He's annoying. He really is. He's not adding any value, and you always get the sense that he's trying to throw a gotcha question up there, and nobody falls for it. He lays these traps, and we already ready for you, Pete Doocy. Come on now. But yeah, she's fantastic. Watching her in a press conference, just her command of the facts and her ability to just right off the top of her head just kick those facts back, and she does so in a professional, mostly pleasant manner, right? But so today, Peter Doocy asked, he says, when the president says we will hunt you down and make you pay, what does that look like? And Jen Psaki already had it queued up. She says, I think he made it clear yesterday that he does not want them to live on the earth anymore. Whoo! Damn, Pete Doocy. You bring out the best in Jen Psaki. Yeah, but Republicans, they can't stand a strong, smart woman. And today, one of our really American teammates, Chip Franklin, put together a video, which I thought he did an excellent job of explaining what Republicans have a problem with.
Well, first of all, Peter, the Taliban's deadline was May 1st.
Is it me, or does every time Jen Psaki speaks, Peter Doocy's penis get smaller and smaller?
These Americans who are now stranded.
First of all, I think it's irresponsible to say Americans are stranded. They are not.
After 4 years of Spicer,
this was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period.
Sanders, McEnany, isn't it nice to have someone who hasn't offered up their soul to this pig farmer?
Fake news.
Truth is, Jen Psaki is a Republican nightmare. She's smart, she's a woman, and she doesn't suffer fools.
I would welcome you providing their phone number.
This is Larry Elder. He's a right-wing sock puppet running for governor in California. He thinks women aren't as smart as men, shouldn't be allowed to work because they might get pregnant, wants to arrest women who need abortions, and he keeps a gun handy in case his girlfriend gets a little chippy. Republicans love women the way a circus loves animals, and that's how they get wood. Humiliating Pelosi, Hillary, AOC, but Jen Psaki, they won't fuck with her.
We have been very clear.
Now let's go help Doocy find his penis.
That's a good one.
Goddamn right.
Sex charges.
Go fuck yourself.
Winning.
Well, first of all, Peter.
Chip Franklin brings the heat every time. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for our quick... hang on. There we go. That's it for our quick hits of the day. And now it's time to cleanse the palate. Cleanse your psychic, your mental palate. Damn it. I was not ready. Hold on. All right. Now it's time to cleanse your palate with a timeline, a cleanse. Wait. Timeline cleanse. All right. Okay. All right, timeline cleanse. Oh, did I miss a troll? Let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, I see. Did we get the troll already? This is Alan O'Branson. Yeah. Bye-bye. You need to leave. All right, so this first clip here is dedicated to art. And it's for some people, not everybody can draw a picture with one hand, let alone two. This talented teacher impressed his students by using both hands to draw a portrait. This is amazing. He is ambidextrous to be sure, but I think it takes something else in your brain to be able to draw with both hands. And he didn't even take his marker off the board at all. Neither marker left the board. That's just incredible. Look at that. He does not take the markers off the board. Very impressive. That is cool as hell. Yes. So this next clip here, this next guy actually only uses one hand for what he does to hold on to a bus. But what he should have been doing is using two eyes to see what's coming up behind him. It's the scream that gets it for me. I'm sorry. Yo, I'm sorry. I know you guys really don't like it when I show things when somebody gets hurt, but that shit is funny sometimes. All right, I'm sorry. I'm going to make it up to you. I promise with this next clip, this is just amazing. Every once in a while, you come across somebody who's got real talent. The kind of talent that makes you feel something. This next one is a singer, and just no further words necessary.
Have it your way, and if you want, you can decide.
This voice.
And if you have me, I can provide everything that you desire, babe. Said if you get a feeling.
This is his handle here. This is his Twitter handle.
Won't you come closer to me, baby? Yeah. Said you already got me right where you want me, baby. Said I just want to be your man. How does it feel, baby? How does it feel? Said I wanna know, babe. How does it
Ooh.
feel? Yeah. Won't stop. Won't stop. Said I won't stop. Silly little games you and me play. You say, babe, and I'm feeling right on. You feel the same way, baby. Let me know right now. I love to make you
the timeline cleanse. That was at Elmien. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but it's ELMIENE. Wait, sorry. It's at underscore ELMIENE underscore. I hope that guy gets discovered because I don't know. He kind of reminds me a little bit of D'Angelo with his voice, but oh man, that is an incredible talent. Rare talent. So I hope that singing did cleanse thine palates because it certainly did for me. All right. And we're going to need it for this next topic here. You know, it feels like this happened like 2 or 3 days ago because all we saw yesterday was the coverage on this devastating attack, in which 13 U.S. service members were killed, and the number of the Afghans who were killed is fluctuated a great deal. But as of just maybe a half hour ago, it was 170 Afghans were killed in a bombing that took place. I'm still not 100% clear. When we heard about this yesterday, it was 2 bombers, one at Abbey Gate and one at the Baron Hotel. But then as of today, they said there was only 1 bomber, but 2 bombs still went off in 2 different locations. Abbey Gate is the place where they're doing the intake for people who want to be evacuated from Afghanistan. And the Baron Hotel is a hotel not far from the airport. And so this bombing was apparently a walk-in suicide bomber. So they are doing intake, or they were. As of yesterday, they were doing intake of people through the gate, and the Taliban is actually screening people who are coming through. And as they were searching this individual, he blew himself up. And it's awful. There's no way to paint this. This is a tragedy. It is a heinous attack on innocent people. Innocent civilians were killed in addition to our service people, our military people killed. And warnings had been issued last week on the 20th. President Biden announced that ISIS was planning terrorist activity, and that was why we were intending to stick to our deadline of August 31st. But still, you cannot. There's no other way to paint this atrocity. We knew it was coming, but how do you? Natalie B says no sound. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Just let me make sure before I go forward. Natalie Bierman says no sound. Everybody hear me? Oh, okay, good. Thank you. President Biden has also been warned that additional attacks are imminent in Kabul. So that's something else to look for. What's crazy about the situation in Afghanistan is that now we have to rely on the Taliban, our enemy, the people we've been fighting for the past 20 years. We have to rely on them for limited intel, for the logistics of our withdrawal. This is crazy. This is asking the people who you've been fighting to help you out now that you're leaving. but apparently they are the enemy of ISIS. They are big enemies. So ISIS feels like the Taliban isn't fundamental enough, fundamentalist enough. They're not strict enough. They're not Muslim enough. Huh? And yeah, they have been fighting ISIS or ISIS-K. It's the new ISIS. ISIS-K has been fighting the Taliban for a long time. They don't like each other. So it behooves the Taliban to continue to help us fight ISIS as the Taliban is trying to grab hold of this country that they have suddenly found themselves in charge of. And this is the Taliban here. The only difference really between the Taliban and ISIS is, the color of their flags. They're both bad. They're both bad. Right? The only difference, the color of their flags and the fact that we consider ISIS more dangerous than the Taliban, but we've been trying to kill the Taliban for years as well. Now, the situation at the airport is still dangerous. It's very dangerous. In fact, today, excuse me, the Taliban has been shooting bullets in the air. They've been throwing smoke grenades, and some reports have them actually beating people, Afghans, beating them at the gate to tell them, go away from here, don't wait, because it's dangerous, because they are expecting another attack. So they don't want to have, a whole bunch of people basically as targets. So I don't know how this develops. They're going to have to expand their perimeter of security and enable the evacuation to continue. Still, evacuation proceeded today. They were able to leave. They were able to send out 13,000 people. No small number, considering the fact that the situation is compromised now. Apparently, according to reports, there's another 5,000 people who are still in the airport waiting to board and to leave Afghanistan. So I don't know how they are going to continue to screen more people. And, my question is this: how well are you screening these people? How do you know that members of ISIS haven't snuck in with the crowd of, Afghans that have helped us, the SIV people? How do we even know? If you let one or two in, that's bad. Imagine if you let in 20 or 200. We're talking about they're moving thousands and thousands of people. It's very scary. Oh, look at this. Cha-Cha's little sister is here with us, guys. We'll have to watch our language. But conservatives, they spent the morning and the afternoon yesterday screaming for a statement from President Biden. Where's Biden? And they want to impeach him. They want him to resign, because, of course, that's obviously what you do when there's a terrorist attack against Americans, is you call for the resignation of the... No, that's not what you do. That is not what you do. That's not what they did on 9/11. Let's use 9/11 as the bar for behavior from our elected officials. Everybody came together after 9/11. In fact, George Bush's popularity soared after that. 90% approval. So anyway, yesterday, President Biden made a speech, and in his speech, he mourned for the lives lost of our soldiers, as well as for the Afghans who were killed in the attack. He also shared the experience of having lost his own son, and he empathized with the families of people who lost loved ones, and he even paused for a moment of silence. But overall, the message of his speech was clear. He said, "We will not forgive, we will not forget, we will hunt you down and make you pay." He was unequivocal in that message. And, apparently this wasn't enough for people on the right. They smell blood in the water and they're looking to score some kind of political points at a time when it really should have been, the message should be, okay, let's rally around the president. Let's rally around the flag. The flag that everybody seems to be up in arms about when somebody takes a knee during a meaningless football game. But now we have service members killed, and you want to use that opportunity to call on the president to resign? That's ludicrous. That's ludicrous. There's no way he could have known exactly where those terrorists were going to attack, when they were going to do it. He didn't cause that. He's trying to prevent the attacks. And a reporter asked Jen Psaki earlier today, he asked, what would have happened? Wouldn't it have been better if we evacuated by May? And Jen Psaki was like, no, it wouldn't have been. We would have had the same exact condition. Same thing. People looking to evacuate and people looking to attack us while we're evacuating. There's no way to, there's absolutely no way to know. But it's very easy to be a Monday morning couch quarterback. You're sitting there, like, oh yeah, you should have done that. There's no way to know. There's no way to know. Like I tweeted earlier today, I hate it when I'm in heavy traffic and I switch from this lane to this lane because it looks like this lane is moving faster. As soon as I move into that other lane, the traffic slows down and every other lane is like moving fast. There's no way to know. There was even a brief beef between Yamiche Alcindor and Joyce Aline, and I'm going to show you why.
The president told reporters earlier this week history is going to record that this was a logical, rational, right decision to make. But as someone who pledged to repair strained relations from the Trump administration with our allies, what's the impact? What are you hearing from your sources inside the White House? What are their concerns?
Well, let's remember that yesterday was quite possibly the worst day of the Biden presidency amid one of the worst weeks of the Biden presidency. Not only, of course, were those 13 service members as well as dozens of Afghans killed on his watch as commander-in-chief, you also have spiking cases of COVID-19 and eviction moratorium struck down by the Supreme Court, a confluence of problems in what is turning out to be a very ugly August for this Biden presidency. And the concern is that all of this really undermines President Biden's push to really be seen as in control of these crises, all of these crises that are affecting both the country and the world at this point. That being said, President Biden has been clear that he is doubling and tripling down on the idea that this needed to happen, this withdrawal from Afghanistan, and that in its August 31st deadline, that it needed to be kept. So in some ways, he's signaling to our allies that he's going to take responsibility for this, that American diplomacy means that American presidents will stand up and say, yes, I am the reason why all of this is happening. The buck stops with me, even as he still continues to talk about his predecessor, saying that this is part of this is the fact that there was this deal made with the Taliban not to target U.S. troops if they were out by a certain deadline. I think that there's also this real feeling that as President Biden's approval ratings fall, that allies are understanding of the diplomatic issues, the domestic diplomatic issues that are leading to that, and that, of course, is something else that our allies look at as they look at what's going on with American democracy.
Yeah, so it is true. During his speech yesterday, or during his press briefing, a reporter asked him if he takes responsibility. And yeah, he said, yeah, I'm the president. I'm the commander in chief. I am responsible for everything that happens. with that said, and then he explained, the kind of hand he was dealt. There's no way you can look at this in a vacuum and only look at the fact that he's president without looking at what transpired beforehand. If you're running a relay race, and somebody has to pass the baton to you, right? It's your responsibility to grab that baton from the person. But if the person who's passing the baton to you, chucks it at your feet, well, you can't really be held that accountable for not having grabbed the baton cleanly. So anyway, Joyce Aline's issue with Yamish's comments was, she says, it's really interesting that when we characterize 9/11, I don't recall the immediate action being worst day in the Bush presidency. And that is how Yamish did explain it. But then Yamish responds to her and says, it's easy to rage out on journalists on Twitter, but you're mischaracterizing me and wrong. Yesterday, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki said this: any day where you lose service members is maybe the worst day of your presidency. It's not my reaction, it's what the White House said. And then Joyce Aline came back and said, that's fair and I appreciate the clarification, but I'm not raging at you, Yamish. I'm worried that a country that once pulled together when it was attacked retreats to partisanship even in these most difficult and dangerous moments. And she said it perfectly. Joyce Aline said it perfectly in this tweet. We are a country under attack. We're a country who is attempting to withdraw from a 20-year war, to end a forever war. This is a good thing. Bringing our people back is a good thing. Ending war is a good thing. But still, people are frothing at the mouth, anxious to pin blame on the guy who's attempted to do this instead of just kicking the can down the road another 4 years. It would have been easy. It's the easiest thing in the world to kick the can down to the next president, or to make some kind of excuse why we shouldn't withdraw. And there's going to be a lot of people saying, well, you should be able to hold your own president accountable for when he's wrong. And yeah, I will when that shit happens. Could this withdrawal have been handled a little bit better? Yeah, I will concede that. It could have been better. Does he need to resign for this? Hell no. Should he be impeached for this? Also hell no. It's ridiculous. So this brings me back to the point I was trying to make on Monday about messaging and the message war. It's on, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but it's on. The messaging war is on. And the right wing, they are chomping at the bit to get away from January 6th talk, to get away from COVID-19 talk, to get away from all of their failures in legislating, to get away from the voter suppression laws that they're trying to push. This is a huge deal, this thing. And they're not going to let it go. They want to hang on to it. They want to Benghazi this. I'm not going to sit there and let them. You can post a tweet. I can post a tweet. And yeah, you're going to get a whole lot of bots clamoring around your tweets and calling you a simp or whatever. I don't give a damn. Right now, all I care about is keeping us on track, expanding our Senate majority and keeping the House. Because we can't give this country up to the Republicans. We've already seen how that turns out. And if we give it up to them, our votes won't even count anymore. They won't even count. So, yeah, I'm not going to let them throw dirt and mud on President Biden when he doesn't deserve it. And I said what I said. God damn it. All right. It's time for me to move this show right along onto my favorite feature, and that is fix these botched lyrics. Oh, shit. You know what? Sorry. Lee Saunders just reminded me. She says, do a big montage video of all the stupid, evil things Trump has said. Nothing else, just his BS contradicting himself. Well, how about this?
Forget, we defeated this group largely, defeated ISIS, 100% of the caliphate, 100%. And we wanted to do 100%. Forget, we defeated this group largely, defeated ISIS, 100% of the caliphate, 100%. And we wanted to do 100%. Forget.
Explain this to me. I know math is not my strong suit, but if you eliminated 100% of ISIS, then who the hell bombed us yesterday? Who did that? Who did that? Who made the deal with the Taliban to release 5,000 of their fighters? Who did that? Who set the deadline of May 1st for us to withdraw? Who did that? You cannot completely absolve him of blame. You wanted to blame everything on Obama 8 years after he had, or 4 years after he had left office. You don't want to blame Trump for something he did 12 months ago? Come on. All right. Sorry, where was I? Fix these botched lyrics. Okay, so first things first. Wifey helped me develop this game, today's game, because we were in the car listening to, I think it was Africa. Gonna take a lot to take me away from you. That song. And one of the lyrics, we were like, is it this word or is it that word? And so fix these botched lyrics is basically, there are songs that we've heard over the years, and you swear that they're saying one thing, but they're actually saying something else, right? And I picked this picture, the greatest American hero, believe it or not, George isn't at home, just leave a message at the beep. I must be out or I'd pick up the phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home. That's from Seinfeld. This is actually, believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I would be so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some botched lyrics, right? And you guys have to type what the lyric should say. It's a little different than what we usually do, but I don't think these songs are really all that difficult. So once you do it, just hit send and I'll read off the 10 or 15 names that got it right. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. You guys know that song, right? That's the Elton John. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Okay, so I see that you guys, I got one tuba dancer from Monique Lee. But most of you got it right, yeah? So it is Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer. And let's see, who do we have here? At the top, there's Synth Fan once again with her blazing internet speed. Cha-Cha, Jen and Fat Tony, Misha Oliver, Stacy Mendenhall, Patricia Haverkamp, Marie from New Jersey, Debbie Neiman, Jen Murphy, Lee Saunders, Amanda Crawford, Small Fry Punk. You guys with these names. Watcher Soko, Cindy C, Sylvia Correa. Actually, Monique Lee, that's funny. I'm going to give you credit just because she made me laugh. Lucy L, Cecile Kazemi, Kathy Murphy, Karen Purdy, Gavin says Tony Fancer. Scribble My Dibbles gets it. Lori B, Lisa Straw, Samantha Hawkins. Okay. You get it now? Oh, Woja Mom is there too. Woja Mom with the tiny dancer. There we go. Okay. Tracy M, I got you. Tracy M, Phyllis Hatch. All right. I can't do everybody. You're the wobbly one. You are the wobbly one. Ooh, 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 honey. The wobbly one. You are the wobbly one. Ooh, 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 honey. The wobbly one. You are the wobbly one. Ooh, 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 the one I need. Oh, yes, indeed. I got chills. You guys remember Weebles? You're the wobbly one. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. That was a picture of Weebles wobbling. You're the wobbly one. All right, so it's not the wobbly one. Let's see, who do we got here? Okay. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. You're the one that I want. And that's from the movie Grease, the musical. And who do we have at the top? We got Eddie G, Tracy M, Pasta D, Synth Fan, Lee Saunders, Small Fry Punk, Cha-Cha's little sister, Cha-Cha's little sister, Debbie Neiman, Jen Murphy, Stacy Mendenhall, Misha Oliver, Sylvia Correa, Cecile Kazemi, The Trump Reaper, Lisa Straw, Patricia Haverkamp, Jen and Fat Tony, Kathy Murphy, Phyllis Hatch, Cha-Cha, Amanda Crawford, Samantha Hawkins, Cindy C, Lucia. Okay, you guys very good. Shel Teresa, Woja Mom. Okay, next one. I got to try to move this up a little quickly because I'm running along once again. I'm Terry Wogan. It's all in me. Stop. I'm Terry Wogan. Yo, seriously, I didn't even know who the hell Terry Wogan was before I did this game. Like, I would ask Wifey, do you know of a Terry Wogan? Apparently, Terry Wogan is a personality on the BBC, or I believe perhaps he was. I think he might be deceased now. But yeah, his name came up, and it's actually Shaka Khan singing, I'm every woman. Yeah. It's all in me. Everything you want done, baby. I do it naturally. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, at the top here we got Tracy M, Cindy C, Cha-Cha, Eddie G, Misha Oliver, The Trump Reaper, Stacy Mendenhall, Lee Saunders, Jen and Fat Tony, Amanda Crawford, Jen Murphy, Marie from New Jersey, Debbie Neiman, Sylvia Correa, Monique Lee, Patricia Haverkamp, Cha-Cha's little sister, Tina G, Lucy L, Gavin Rutherford, Kathy Murphy, Cecile Kazemi, Lori B, Shel Teresa. And I know there's a lot more of you that got that one right. I can't read them all. Here's the next one. Here we go. I remove umbilicals. Where you from? You sexy thing, you sexy thing. I remove umbilicals. I remove umbilicals. Okay, let's see. I think I got enough people guessing correctly. The song by Hot Chocolate. The song is You Sexy Thing, and they're saying, I believe in miracles. All right. You Sexy Thing. And at the top here, we got Tracy M., Synth Fan, Misha Oliver, Cindy C. I just want to say, Trump Reaper, you did say You Sexy Thing, which is the name of the song, which is correct, but the lyric is what I was looking for. I believe in miracles, right? Misha Oliver, Cindy C., Stacey Mendenhall, Cha Cha, Lee Saunders, Debbie Neiman, Jen Murphy, Eddie G., Cha Cha's little sister, Monique Lee, Sylvia Correa, Gavin Rutherford, Watcher Soko, Lucy L., the Trump Reaper. Yeah, there you go. Jen and Fat Tony, Melissa McQueen, Bernadette, Shell Teresa, Amanda Crawford, Wojo Mom, Samantha Hawkins, Laurie B., Amanda Crawford, Cecile. Okay, very good. Next up. Bald head woman. Ooh, bald-headed woman to me. Bald-headed woman. Bald-headed woman to me. I'm sorry. Only dads crack ourselves up, you guys. On the same goofy jokes, too. But this is funny. By the way, fun fact, that is Denai Guerrera from Black Panther, also from The Walking Dead, etc., etc., etc. Okay, and the correct lyrics we were looking for, more than a woman. Yeah, more than a woman to me. And at the top here, we got Synth Fan, Stacey Mendenhall, Eddie G, Misha Oliver, Tracy M, Cindy C, Small Fried Punk, Jen Murphy, Debbie. Debbie said medieval woman. No. Amanda Crawford, Watcher Soko, Lisa Straw, Shell Teresa, Monique Lee, Lucy L, Jen and Fat Tony, Tina G, Gavin Rutherford, the Trump Reaper, Cha Cha, Lee Saunders. Very good, you guys. Very good. Very good. And I know if you haven't noticed, I can't read all of your names, you know, because I got things I gotta work through all these things here. Here's the next one. Down, 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 down. Here we are now in containers. Here we are now in containers. That's a picture of a guy who lives inside containers. He's converted the house from containers. That's pretty cool. It's not for me, but that's cool. It's a cool way to repurpose stuff. Okay, and let's see, who do we have at the top here? Here we are now. Entertain us. Yeah. Okay, so who do we have? Okay, so I see some people have written entertainers, but it's actually entertain us. Very close, but not exact. So here, I'm only reading off the entertain us. And let's see, who do we have? At the top here, we have Misha Oliver, the Trump Reaper, Amanda Crawford, Jen Murphy, Scribble My Dibbles, Stacey Mendenhall, Cha Cha, Synth Fan, Lee Saunders, Monique Lee, Cindy C, Sylvia Correa, Marie from New Jersey, Patricia Haverkamp, Entertain Lee, Laurie B, Watcher Soko, Bernadette, Luciel. Okay, very good, you guys. Rayetta suggests I take only the top 5 right answers. That's possible, but I feel like I can run through 10 or 15 quickly. All right, here's the next one. I wanna hold your ham. I wanna hold your ham. Oh, please say to me, I think you'll understand when I look at you. I wanna hold your ham. I wanna hold your ham. I wanna hold your ham. And when I'm hungry, it is, the lyrics are, I wanna hold your hand. Your hand. Yes? Okay, let's see. Who do we have at the top here? Lee Saunders at the top, followed by Synthfan, Cindy C, Watcher Soko, Marie from New Jersey, Small Fry Punk, Eddie G, Patricia Haverkamp, Stacy Mendenhall, Jen and Fat Tony, The Trump Reaper, Jen Murphy, Amanda Crawford, Gavin Rutherford, Laurie B, Lucy L, Tina G, Wilbur McCarthy, Paula Freitas, Shel Teresa, Monique Lee, Fox Hill Dreams, Cha-Cha's little sister, Lisa Straw. Okay, very good, you guys. Excelente. I got 3 more. 3 more. It's the graphics that cracked me. I was cracking up as I was making these. I missed the 5 at the top. No, I got 15 at the top there. All right, let's see. And then I saw her face. Now I'm gonna leave her. Wait, did I skip the first 5? Hang on. No. Let me go back up here. No, there's Entertain Us. Container. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Lee Saunders, Synthfan, Cindy C, Watcher Soko, and Marie from New Jersey are the top 5 that I have, you guys. I don't know how you guys see it on your end, but that's how I'm seeing it. I can't control how I'm seeing it. I see what I see. And I saw her face. Now I'm gonna leave her. All right, let's see. And now it is, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. And let's see, who do we have here at the top? So just so you guys know, when I ask who do I have here at the top, I'm scrolling up past, all the way up to the previous one, right? And the first one I have here is Eddie G, followed by Synthfan, Misha Oliver, Lee Saunders, Watcher Soko, Tracy M, Patricia Haverkamp, Small Fry Punk, The Trump Reaper, Stacy Mendenhall, Jen Murphy, Amanda Crawford, Jen and Fat Tony, Monique Lee, Wilbur McCarthy, Gavin Rutherford, Cindy C, Cecile Kazemi, Lucy L, Tina G, Sylvia Correa, Marie from New Jersey, I got you already, Bernadette, Charlene Gonzalez, that's a new name there. Welcome, Charlene. Okay. And, see, Amanda Crawford is saying, it shows up differently for everyone. On mine, I'm always first or second on the list. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Next up. See that girl? Watch her scream, kicking the dancing queen. See that girl? Watch her scream, kicking the queen. See that girl? Watch her scream, kicking the dancing queen. Okay, so I see a lot of you saying Dancing Queen. That is the name of the song, but that's not the lyrics that were busted up in this clip. Watch her scream is wrong, and kicking is wrong. Okay, so let's see. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This one was actually tough for you guys. This one, I stumped some of you guys on this. And it's her face. Let's see. Okay. So it's see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Now, I am going to give credit to those who say dig it, the dancing queen, because that one is actually, I did a search for the lyrics on the internet last night, and 2 different sites gave me digging and dig it. So I'm giving credit for both. But it says, see that girl, watch her scream, is watch that scene, and digging or dig it. Yeah? Okay, at the top here, we got Synthfan, Jen Murphy, Gavin Rutherford, Misha Oliver, Synthfan, la 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 la. Tracy M gets the whole thing. Watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Yeah. Kathleen Cross, digging. Lee Saunders, scene, digging. Very good. Let's see. See that girl? Watch that scene. Cindy C gets the whole thing. Yeah. Stacy Mendenhall, Cha-Cha's little sister gets digging. That's right. Cecile Kazemi gets the whole thing. Synth Fan, whole thing. Jen and Fat Tony's whole thing. Wilbur McCarthy, watch that scene. Debbie Neiman. Oh, you got watch that screen. Nope, that's not. It's so close. Marie from New Jersey gets the whole thing. Amanda Crawford gets the whole thing. Monique Lee gets the whole thing. Okay, very good, you guys. Very good. That one was tough. Surprisingly, very tough. Okay, I got one more. One more. Prepare yourselves. This is the best one. We built this city. We built this city on sausage rolls. Built this city. We built this city on sausage rolls. We built this city. We built this city on sausage rolls. Built this city. We built this city on sausage rolls. Oh, it's so insane. Okay, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. See that girl? Let's see. Oh, fun fact. Rayetta Hates Trump just points out, Dig It was the Mamma Mia version. Diggin' was ABBA themselves. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. The correct lyrics were, we built this city on rock and roll, not sausage rolls, but rock and roll. And at the top here, we got Synthfan, The Trump Reaper, Tracy M, Misha Oliver, Lee Saunders, Stacy Mendenhall, Patricia Haverkamp, Cindy C, Alaska Cindy, Asmila J, Cecile Kazemi, Gavin Rutherford, Cha-Cha, Watcher Soko, Jen Murphy, Amanda Crawford, Sylvia Correa, Wojo Mom, Wilbur McCarthy, Jen and Fat Tony, Shel Teresa, Lori B, Charlene Gonzalez, Karen Purdy, Samantha Hawkins, Sarah B, Lucy L, Monique Lee, Paula Freitas. We built this city. Michelle Bookout, la la la, Cha-Cha's little sister, Kathleen Cross, Lisa Straw. Good job, you guys. Excellent. I had a lot of fun with this one, both setting it up and playing. This shit was funny. Okay. Last but not least, we have today's You Raggedy Bitch. And the Raggedy Bitch today is the guy you see on your screen, Donald Trump Jr. So Donald Trump Jr. took it upon himself to post a picture of our commander-in-chief who is observing a moment of silence. He is showing compassion. He's showing empathy to the lives lost yesterday. This is what he's doing. Now, apparently, the sight of empathy is so foreign to Donald Trump Jr., he thought that was weakness. Empathy is not weakness, guys. The ability to shed tears, the ability to feel people's pain, that's not weakness. That's strength. But how can you expect Donald Trump Jr. to recognize strength through compassion and through empathy? Because, as Cecile Kazemi correctly points out, it is alien to him. This jackass. Oh, so you want to characterize weakness through photos? Photos out of context? We can do that. We can most certainly do that. Look at this winner in his yearbook picture. Oh, what a hairdo! That doesn't say strength to me. Not at all. That says I got a wedgie every day of school because of my haircut. Same thing here. Yeah. You're not looking great there. You're not looking like a strong guy I want on my defensive line for my football team. No, sir. No. Or how about this one? Huh? Coke Jr. staring out into the woods. Oh. This was so ridiculous when it came out. Oh my God. Really, Don Jr., you want to go down this road? We could do this shit all day. Or how about this one? Huh? You call shooting fish in a barrel strong? That shit is weak, bro. This was a canned hunting trip where he shot this beautiful animal to death with a high-powered weapon. Disgusting. Oh, I despise him. When I see this picture, oh, the bile comes up. It's so disgusting. So disgusting. Oh. How about you here with the pink shirt with your nipples busting out? I captured that in my book, Donnie. How about this one? Where's your chin, Don? Why is your chest swallowing your chin, Don? You guys, I'm sitting here in my hotel room and my voice sounds weird because I'm all cooked up. You guys remember that? This insane guy. You seriously want to do this shit, Don? I got a whole lot of more. I'm not going to bore you guys with these pictures, but seriously, how does anybody who allows himself to be captured like this in so many horrendous, horrible ways have the audacity to speak about a man who lost his son, a man whose son served in the military, a man who is addressing the grieving parents in our military? You want to call that weakness? You raggedy ass bitch. So weakness, huh? Weakness is buying copies of your own book to make it look like you had a whole lot of book sales, but really you didn't, because wasn't nobody trying to buy that book. Daddy, please love me. By the way, that wasn't the name of that book, but it's just funny. Somebody replaced the book covers. I think the name of his book was Triggered. They replaced it with covers that say, Daddy, please love me. So appropriate, because Donald Trump Jr. has not gotten love from his father the way you and I have gotten love from our dads, the way you and I give love to our kids, love and compassion. He doesn't have that because his father doesn't have that capacity for love, for compassion, for empathy. And that makes him and his father and his whole damn family weak. And that's why you are today's you raggedy bish. Raggedy bish. All right. Looks like I have blown past my own self-imposed arbitrary deadline. Well, it's not self-imposed arbitrary. We've gone about an hour and 15 minutes. I wanted to keep this show to an hour. I still have yet to hit that mark. I'm going to have to tweak the show. I'm going to have to cut down on some of my chit-chat. I don't know. Content. I've already cut the content down, I thought. All right. I got time for one question. Just one. Pizza night and maybe two questions. All right. Yes, Karen Purdy. It is pizza and movie night. We're not watching any movies. We're going to be watching TV shows, as I said. Ted Lasso on Apple TV. C, starring Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista, also on Apple TV. And possibly, if we have time, a third show called 9 Perfect Strangers on Hulu. TV. It's all about TV tonight. Let's see. Yeah, Michelle Bookout. I was on time, but I had to restart the show because it crapped out on me. It crapped out. The whole computer, I was buffering like crazy. The Trump Reaper has a question with a colon. Oh yeah, so I see you guys see that I like the colon, and you're all throwing it in the questions. She wants to know who has the best chopped cheese in NYC. I don't know what chopped cheese is, Trump Reaper. Holy cow! Cha-Cha has just made a donation. Thank you, my friend. That is incredibly generous. Thank you so much for that. Chopped cheese, I don't know. I know chopped liver. I know cheddar cheese. I know Swiss cheese. I don't know chopped cheese. I don't know. That's my answer. I don't know. Corey Lord, also with the colon, says, is the Trump family really conditioned and pushed by Fred Trump's ideology? If you mean that ideology about losers or something, yeah, I believe they are. Because if Trump, Jen and Fat Tony, thank you very much. Hey, with the donation. Thank you for that. So Fred Trump conditioned his son, Donald, to believe, that you should step on the heads of everybody that you can just to get ahead. And if you don't, you're weak and you're a loser. And yeah, I believe even Ivanka, a lot of people think that she's the decent one. She's not. She is not. That is just her public persona. That's the face that she lets the public see. But no, she's just as bad as, she's even worse than Don and Eric, because I believe Don and Eric are stupid. They're just dumb. But Ivanka is not. She is intelligent. She's more intelligent than people give her credit for. Very calculating. And last question here. All right, I'll do two more. I'm going to do two more because this first one, Alaska Cindy wants to know, are you, BDD colon, she spelled out the word colon. Are you a lot happier with the 3-day-a-week schedule? Yes, it does help me to get some more things done during the week. So definitely. Yeah, the 5 days was brutal, was definitely brutal. Solid Blue Sister. This is the last question, you guys. Solid Blue Sister, BDD colon, scenario. You have friends over and their children are unruly and the parents do nothing. Do you politely tell that child to stop? At what point do you discipline someone else's child in your home? What I would do is first I would speak to the parents and I would make it clear to them, your child needs to stop doing that. If you don't make them stop, I will. It's that simple. It's that simple. My house, my rules. And if you don't like it, you can go. You can bounce. Misha Oliver with the donation. Thank you, Misha. Very sweet. Very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah. But I wouldn't first go up to the kids. I would go up to their parent and I'd say, look, that doesn't fly here. Make them stop. Make them stop or I will. And then they'll probably want to leave. Yeah. But I don't have friends. I don't think I have friends that are jackasses like that would just let their kid run amok. So, guys, thank you very much for another wonderful episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, a.k.a. Brooklyn Dad. If you have not yet gotten your shot, get one. Get it in the arm. Either arm is fine. I got it in my left arm because I don't write with this one. And that is my patch. I think this is patch number 11. I have 3 more to go before I go on to the 3rd box. Y'all doing this shit. Yeah! Goddamn. Oh, and I got to scroll up for the Trump Reapers chopped cheese sandwich description. But before I do, the shot, wear your mask, keep your social distance. 6 feet or better! And have a lovely, relaxing evening and weekend. So, thank you guys once again. I will see you Monday, same time, same place. I love you all. Peace. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, Cindy C has given a description. Let's see. Samantha Hawkins, too. Samantha Hawkins says, chopped cheese is a hamburger chopped up with American cheese seasoned to your liking. Interesting. Cindy C says, chopped cheese, known as a chopped cheese, type of sandwich originating from New York City, found in bodegas throughout the Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens, made on a grill with ground beef, onions, and topped by melted cheese, served with lettuce, tomatoes, and condiments on a hero. Good Lord. Now I am salivating. Hey! Alaska Cindy says, 9 Perfect Strangers. She watched it. It's weirdly good. I can't wait to see that. Dun, 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 dun. Hey! Oh, wow. We have a person in our audience, Patricia Haverkamp, has gotten her booster shot last week. 3rd COVID shot so far. Trump Reaper, thank you for putting that chopped cheese thing up there. Now I gotta go look for it. Hey! Victorina is here. I didn't see you through the whole show. She's thoroughly enjoyed another episode. Had to be a listener. Have 5 of her kiddies quarantined from elementary school. Yikes! Lisa Straw thanking our fantastical moderators. Thank you for that. I want to thank you moderators too. I saw we did have some trolls and you guys disposed of them with the quickness. And let's see. All right, you guys. Thank you again. Today's show was fun. I look forward to our next one on Monday. Amanda Crawford, need to know if a chopped cheese is good. I will let you know. All right, you guys. It's that time. You need to leave.